Hello everyone, this is Eric from Positive Tarot Wisdom, and we are going live tonight for sugar-free divinations for the free readings for everyone. Please subscribe to my channel at Positive Tarot Wisdom, and you may visit the website positivetarotwisdom.com for your more in-depth and personal tarot readings. For your free, mini 3-card readings, you can visit. Actually, you can join Sugar Free Divinations, the group. We have that available for you, and it's a very good opportunity for you guys to ask your questions right now. We have about an hour or hour and a half, depends on the availability. And Joy, thank you for joining. I personally appreciate you for joining us. Nadia would be joining in a few seconds right now, okay? And there, I see that a few viewers are here. Let me just shuffle my deck a bit. So if you guys have any questions, now is a very good time for your questions, and we will provide you with some insight. Rosina Hodges, thank you for joining. Okay, no, it looks like Nadia is joining us now. One another love general. Hey Nadia, thank you for joining us. Labori
Hello.
underscore Bruja, everyone, for Instagram.
Hi.
Up.
You're a little. Thank you. I went out tonight.
Okay, so I think you're a little blurry, but you know what? I think you better.
You
So there are
too.
2 questions right now. Well, Facebook free
Yeah, are we
service.
doing Oracle? Yeah, are we doing Oracle? Are we doing Tarot? I have both.
I am definitely doing tarot. I'm sticking with tarot. So Joy Christina's asking for what can we see for her in the next 6 months to a year in her love life. But for Rosina,
I'm
she's
gonna do
asking for a
Tarot.
career reading. So it's that's what she's asking for. I guess a career reading would revolve around what's been, but then on
I'm gonna
for
pull up
Joy
Tarot.
Christina.
I have both. So based on the questions, we'll wing it and see which cards I feel will best guide. Maybe mix it up,
Okay.
do a little of both. I feel like it's all blurry. Oh no. Hi, I feel like I'm all dolled up at night.
Okay, let's see. Hopefully, Facebook's video would improve. So, would you like
That's
to
the
start
crop.
with your side, or I can start with mine? We can do 2 cards for
Okay,
each side.
okay, so who's first? Because everything was blurry and everything was like, that's what I got. So I think it's
So
Joy.
yeah, Joy Christina. We will do
Okay,
6 months to a year projection for her. So
okay.
I can do 2 cards on my side, and you can do 2 cards on yours. And
Thanks, girl.
what Rosina is saying is, she wants to have uh, a career reading for Rosina Hodges. Rhonda
Okay.
Penini, thank you for joining. Hello. So if you have a question, please feel free to post it on the chat so we can get to you after Rosina, okay? You just received a
Okay.
compliment, Nadia.
I saw it. Joy Christina, thank you, girl. You always look pretty in your pictures. Thank you so much.
Okay, let me just pull a couple of cards for Joy real quick. Since we're both doing tarot, we'll just chain our synergy right now. So first, let's
Yeah.
see. First card. Okay. So 5 of Swords upright. What I'm seeing, I guess, in your relationship is there might be some conflict. There might be some competition internally, but then I would honestly recommend that you shouldn't treat your current relationship as a competition. Make it a partnership. Make it something more of not of a mentally challenging situation, but instead be smart for each other, support each other in the most intellectual way. That's what this card is saying. Instead of winning against each other, win against the life challenges that you would receive as a relationship. But if you don't have a relationship yet, looks like you might have to fight for it. That's one message that this card has. And let's look at the second card. Okay. So the Nine of Pentacles reversed would involve self-love, self-reassuring activities, but at the same time, being too lavish, being too, not being very conscious with how you spend your money when it comes to how how you budget everything. I guess that's it in your relationship. If you have a current relationship, if you don't, this is in preparation for your relationship. Again, don't be lavish, don't spend too much. I know that we're in this COVID situation. It's not the smartest thing to do if you spend too much money, if you focus too much on material things, um, if you don't focus on enhancing your personal values, enhancing your own self. Now's not a That's not a very good sign. So it's I can see things that are conflicting for the relationship. I mean, it's just curious. I want to see the chain on your side, Nadia. So far, I have Earth and Air signs. She might be dealing with an air sign. She might be dealing with an Earth sign. How about your side? What do you have?
Okay, well, I use both my decks.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna warn you, Spirit's been talking a lot to me today.
Mm-hmm.
So this is gonna be an interesting live. Spirit's been very chatty today. And Spirit said take out both decks, so I took both decks out. So I got the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, so I'm seeing some delays in a lot of relationships that involve emotions. So any business relationships, whether they be work or anyone that you have business dealings with, like maybe I don't know, like landlords, anyone that has no emotional investments in, that you're not emotionally invested in. I feel like those relationships are going to be okay in the next 6 months, but anything that is emotionally invested, like those relationships, like any progress, anything that's going on, like those are going to have some snags and bumps in the road in the next 6 months. So kind of like the next 6 months, like any miscommunications, like those are going to take time to work through them. It's going to take time to like resolve any misunderstandings. Like it's really going to take effort to get through them. I do see you getting a lot of recognition. Um, we have, I love this card. I love the Six of Wands. I see you getting a lot of recognitions for things. So that's always fun to look forward to in the next 6 months. And then for my Moon Oracle deck, we have my home is a sacred space full of beauty, inspiration, and protection. Okay. So I want you in this next 6 months to treat your home, okay, like I don't want to use the word church, but almost like church. Be careful who you invite into your home. Your home is your sacred space. Don't just invite anyone because negative energy can really penetrate your home. So be very careful who you invite into it because you don't want someone coming into your home. You may have nice things in your home and someone could just look at it and just be jealous and just the evil eye can be so powerful. So you don't want to just have anyone come in and see that you have nice things, or just someone who's in a foul mood just come in and just mess up your aura. So treat your home as the sacred space that it is. Be careful who you have over. Be very protective. That is where your family is. So you want to be very protective over where you sleep at night, where your peace is. Your home is your serenity. It's your peace. It's where your family lives. It's where your family sleeps at night. So be very protective over your home. You're going to have a lot of things to be celebrating over the next 6 months. You're going to receive a lot of recognitions for accomplishments and stuff like that in the next 6 months. And like I said, don't get frustrated if over the next few months it takes a lot of time to resolve issues, have miscommunications. Just be patient, and know that there's just going to be some bumps in the road in that aspect.
I think you'd have better luck in the next few months. It's just that she's saying that, so unfortunately you've had to avoid him. Sure, I understand, but just do things the right way. It looks like you're receiving the opportunity to have a do-over. That's how I'm seeing it. And for you
Yeah.
to reach that victorious Six of Wands and recognition, it's how you want to reset your situation. It's how you want to revisit the pieces that worked and did not work. I mean, relationship wise, I'm sure you're wonderful. I'm sure you know what you're doing. And it's something that you need to address within. And looks like you you're the ones that you're putting on the chat. You said that's a big delay again, but your reaction matters a lot.
Mhm.
How you're reacting to your situation absolutely affects your overall energy. And I'm doing hand gestures again. God, please. So that's the whole thing. So if you react in a negative way, you're actually inviting all that negativity. How would you get to that victory? How would you get to have a better relationship? Because it's inevitable. You are controlling everything, especially for the next 6 months. It's going to be very critical. That's why the Five of Swords showed up, because it's telling you, do things the right way. Do things the right way the first time. And even if it's going to be business, relationship, um, personal, family, basic loved ones, do everything right. That's the message that I'm seeing as a chain. That makes so much sense. That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the message.
Protect
Yeah.
your home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
Protect your home. It makes so much sense.
I
Yeah.
agree, and I'm glad that Joy agrees. It's just it
Sage that bitch.
to death, sage it to death. Then
Sage
I
him.
actually saw a meme, Nadia. So you're saging people, but then the next thing you know, you were like that evil spirit, and you changed into a scary witch instead. That's funny.
It's like that meme where it's like when you say something and I forgot how the meme goes, and I always screw up memes, but it's like when you turn on the sage but you start coughing because
Mm-hmm.
you're the negative energy.
Mm-hmm.
And I always laugh and I'm like, so every time I like sage, I'm like, don't cough, because I don't want to be the negative energy.
But there is truth behind that. So if you're carrying that negative
Yeah.
energy, don't be surprised if you're the one affected. And Joy is saying, I
Hmm.
feel pulling back will affect things positively, I hope. I'm always so giving and easygoing, and it gets me nowhere. Sure.
Yeah.
If you think you're getting nowhere, it's a matter of perspective. Are you looking at progress, major progress, as something too small? Are you looking at the, I mean, are you looking at the glass half full or half empty? It depends on your perspective. And again, that is your reaction. That's the question. How would you react to the situation? How would you react to it in a better way? So small milestones
Yeah.
matter a lot. So if you're saying, okay, I want something huge to happen, something great, and I want this and this, want, but how do you want to give back? What have you been giving back to the world, to the universe, and to God? What have you been doing as an exchange? Again, the law of equivalent exchange, even it's in alchemy. So you have to do that. So hopefully pulling away, push him to put in work.
I would I would dump a bucket of rosemary and sage on him.
Or at least she is a, well, Joy, I would say that you know what you're doing. You're a big
Yeah.
girl. You don't need
You can always suggest a rosemary and sage bath for him.
that's a
Tell him
possibility.
to take a rose. Yeah, I mean, you can always suggest, yeah, rosemary and sage baths at night for like 5 days. boil the rosemary and sage. Let it cool off. Explain that to him though, because the male species sometimes.
Don't take baths.
Okay. You've offered it to him. No, the male species sometimes will be like, okay, boil the bath, okay, and then they'll pour it on, like, ah, and then they're in the hospital with third-degree burns, and it's like,
God,
you let it cool off.
that's well, let's see. I am. I don't know. I'm hoping for the best for you, as a matter of fact, and it's just invite it.
Oh, girl, you know what you could do? You have a picture of him. Rub a room temperatured white egg on his picture and pray for his negative energy removal. And then crack it in a glass of water. And then look at the egg in the water, see if you can read the egg, and then dump the glass. Oh, I see you, girl. But yeah, no, you can like, so you make your own Florida water. You can cleanse someone through a picture with a white egg. A lot of people don't know that. Yeah, see if you can try that way, because there's a lot of people that they're a little resistant to it, to doing the spiritual baths. So you can try doing the egg through the picture. See if that helps.
She said she'll try it.
Ah, that's horrible.
I don't think any amount of baths would
Yeah, don't
work,
have him
honestly. I
over.
don't think so. I mean, when was the last time you prayed for him?
If he
Literally.
has an entity, yikes.
Well, no amount of entity is going to counter faith. I don't think so. Entities don't hold a light against faith. Well, while she's composing, we can proceed to, you know, Rosina Hodges. She's looking for a career reading.
Christina needs a career reading.
Mm-hmm. Had a bunch of people pray for him. Reiki energy healing was sent. Well, it comes from within.
He has to pray.
It has to be him, not just you.
Yeah, he has to pray too.
I'm just curious though, what convinced you that he has an entity?
Yeah, don't have him in your home. I wouldn't. I wouldn't have him in your home.
Yeah, I'm just curious as to what convinced you to think that he does have that entity. It's just a curiosity on my end. Let's see. Okay. So you ready for
Sometimes you can
Rosina?
feel them. Sometimes you can feel them.
Sometimes, not 100% though.
It's scary when you can see them, when you can see the black shadow.
Rather not. No, thank you.
It's like,
Okay, Rhonda, yes, don't worry, Rhonda. We'll get to you after Rosina. So,
Okay. Ready?
yep.
Okay, Rosina, I pulled the King of Cups upright and the Three of Wands upright. From my Moon Oracle deck, I pulled I love myself completely and unconditionally.
hmm On my end, though, I'm just curious before you proceed. It's curious because yours is upright Three of Wands. I have the Nine of Swords reversed and the Three of Wands reversed. It's strange.
Hmm,
It's a strange thing. Let's start
so
with your end
strange.
first. I will explain my on my side. I wanna find out why that even appeared on your side and mine. It's just strange energy, don't you
So
think?
interesting. Yeah. Um, so career-wise, I feel like you have a an older water sign who will be helping you in your career, who is going to be like a mentor, who's going to be guiding you in career decisions. I feel like you're going to have a big decision coming up to make in your career. Um, Typically, the Three of Wands, when it comes to careers, means that you might have the opportunity to maybe travel in your job, but I feel like this is more of a a decision to maybe move into a different part of a company. Not really so much as moving abroad, but maybe moving more towards a part of the company that you you have the experience to work in, but it's it's more out of your comfort zone. It's not so much as abroad, but out of your comfort zone. And I feel like this King of Cups, this water sign, this mature older man who's experienced in the company is going to be able to guide you and give you the ins and outs of this department of this sector of the company and be able to tell you like, well, you know, this is how this part of the company functions. These are the day-to-day parts of the operations, and this is what you would be in charge of, and this is where your experience is going to come into play, even though the responsibilities are not things that you would be used to. So he'll be able to help you in your career and help you make the decision as to whether or not this would be smart. I feel like you're going to be hesitant in making this decision. I feel like you're going to be hesitant in making um, the decision to move into this area, but I feel like with the Moon Oracle card of I love myself completely and unconditionally, I feel like you need to have the confidence in yourself to really look at all the responsibilities that you currently have and look at the responsibilities that you'll have in this new position and really ask yourself, is it so different than what you're doing now? Are you going to be able to grow and continue to grow to be able to really go beyond the sky and really advance so far into your career that you're going to be so comfortable and have the life that you want?
I wonder.
All right.
It's when the Three of Wands showed up for me in reverse, the way you explained it to me, Nadia, made more sense because along the way for Rosina's career, the Nine of Swords has presented recovery. So you're managing time better, you'd be sleeping better, but then it depends on how you are going to receive say, more information from that guiding person. And I agree, that's maybe an older gentleman, maybe that's an attitude that you need to replicate from the King of Cups. But at the same time, there's a portion of your career that you'd feel that things would be delayed. Sure, I understand that. But it's a matter of looking into how you're going to deal with it. Instead of being anxious, instead of losing sleep over it, you're going to overcome it. That's how I see it. Instead of you thinking, hey, you know what, things aren't happening that they're supposed to happen. You're supposed to have an adventure. It's supposed to manifest sooner than you're expecting it to be. Say you're expecting a promotion, you're expecting an increase in your salary. It may be a bit delayed. That's how I'm seeing it. But at the same time, the Three of Wands upright showed up for Nadia. Your actions would define that. That's how I'm understanding all of the messages that's showing now for all these cards. And I'm not going to say everything positive that's going to happen. It's going to be a lot of challenges that you're going to hurdle, a lot of I guess people that you're going to deal with, air signs, fire signs, water signs, and there are moments when you'd end up clashing with them. Instead of clashing with them, I would suggest that you be that diplomatic individual. Practice positive politics at work. Politics is often viewed as negative. I would say that it's a preconceived notion that when you hear politics, I go, oh, I don't want to be part of that. No, not really. But if you apply positive politics at work and even in your business, it would result into something more productive because you're inspiring people instead of contesting them, instead of pulling them down. You're actually pulling them up and encouraging them and yourself. You're helping people grow. So this is the solid message that these cards are saying. For you to avoid that delay of progress in your career, you need to practice positive politics. You be that positive person within work, or that person that you're the person that's even more patient than most people. Oh, I just saw her message. I'm learning the importance of being patient. It's not easy. That's why positive politics has to be there. You need to be that person that's actually showing that energy to everyone. It's not, trust me, it's not going to be easy. People will be there to antagonize you. It's always, well, Nadia and I know that so well. There are people at work that antagonize people that have a lot of growth potential. And you are that person, Rosina. You are a threat to a lot of people in your career. So recognize that fact, but are you willing to step down and just give up? No, you're not that person, but instead focus on the fact that you can do something great. Okay, that's our message for you. Inspire and not expire. Okay? All right.
Yes, and you'll succeed. And it's not to say that there won't be bumps and that mistakes won't be made. Um, Mistakes are always going to be made, especially when you first start out in a position. But you'll always have someone that's going to be there to help you, to help check over your work. It's not like you're just going to be thrown to the wolves, and then if you mess up, it's like, oh, okay, I have to find a new job.
Mm-hmm.
No, you'll make the mistakes and you'll learn. There'll be someone there to look over your work for you and make sure that everything is the way it needs to be before everything is fully submitted. But at the end of it, you'll succeed. So don't hesitate. Believe in yourself.
Mm-hmm. Patience is a virtue. Don't make it virtual.
It is.
Make it real patience.
Mm-hmm.
But in my, say, 30 years of work experience, positive politics worked so well because instead of being crabby and making people feel like shit, you be that person to develop the other people to grow. And you will be remembered in the most positive manner. You would even, tell yourself, I did the right thing. There's nothing for me to be guilty about. And you'll be proud of yourself. I can guarantee that. So everyone who's listening to this, positive politics exists. That's all I can say. All right. So I hope we were able to help you, Rosina. And let's see. So, Joy, thank you for sending the photo. I'll look into it later. We're just going to do a reading for Rhonda. So Rhonda, I think, wants something general, if I'm not mistaken, but I want to double check. So So no particular question. Concerned about something I have to fight to correct karma, if that makes sense. Okay, karma. So karma, karma, karma. Chameleon. Something you've done, perhaps. Something that you're.
Don't start with the songs.
Well, it's stuck in my head.
It's
Sorry, too
it's
late.
especially Culture Club.
Of course.
Really, we're gonna do that?
Yes.
Can I take anything?
You're welcome, Rosina. Not a problem. I'm sure you will be successful. Just, not don't don't sweat it. Don't sweat the small stuff. Focus on the bigger
Yes,
things.
don't
It's
sweat
just
it.
that, choose your battles. It's just not there are so many
Not
things that are
your
not worth it.
karma.
Like not worth your attention. You go somebody told you that your dress is ugly. You go, I don't care. I'm being productive and I get paid more than you do. So bye. So that's the whole thing. You just ignore the negativity. You don't need that. You don't need that in your life. So Rhonda says, it's not me, not my karma. Okay. So whose karma then are you
Who
asking
said
for?
city karma?
Yeah, I mean, karma can
Karma's a
be
bitch.
is digital. That's the
I'll
thing.
say it. It's a bitch.
But
Listen. I've seen karma do some shitty shit.
okay. So unexpectedly in December he left.
Oh,
So karma is a
a bitch.
righteous bitch. Righteous bitch. That's what I can say. She's
No,
she
be careful what you do to people, because karma's a.
she's and she's misunderstood
No,
too.
it's. Oh no, karma's not misunderstood.
By a lot of people who don't believe in it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, by people who don't believe in it. But I had someone come to me. I started inviting certain people to my into my Instagram
Mm-hmm.
page, and they're like, "Oh, do you do this stuff?" And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
"What do you mean?" And they're like, "Oh, you do this stuff." And I'm like, "Okay." And let me just say yes to see what they mean by this stuff.
Okay.
So they were like, "Okay, because I have an ex that screwed me over." And then they went into this whole long rant
Mm-hmm.
about what their ex did to screw them over. So I need to get her back. So I just looked at my phone and I'm like, and they went into this whole thing and they stood with the ex for like 2.5 years. Um, and I'm reading the stuff they put up with for 2.5 years. And like the ex was like really shitty to the kid. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm not staying with anyone for 2 seconds if you're shitty to my kid. Um, so my first response was, I'm a light worker. I let karma handle you if you do something to me.
Exactly.
I don't dabble in black stuff. I'm a light worker. I
Mm-hmm.
don't do the dark magic. Sorry. Karma got her. Sorry, boo.
That's
I'm
not our
just like,
responsibility. We don't create.
that's not my
Yeah.
responsibility. Listen, you want a candle for a job? I got you.
Mm-hmm.
You want candle to find love? I got you. You want candle to get lucky in Atlantic City? I got
Mm-hmm.
you.
Anything that
Or
attracts
you want,
positivity. Yes. Yes.
yeah, I got you. So, listen, somebody's wishing you bad luck. You want a reverse candle? I got you
Mm-hmm.
to send that back. Because it's not me who's doing the dark stuff. We're just sending the nonsense back.
Mm-hmm.
No,
No.
I'm not gonna sit in my house and wish negative on somebody because you stood with them after they did. Like, sweetheart, let's just sit here and think about this for a couple minutes. You stood with them for 2.5 years because they were shitty to you while
Mm-hmm.
they were being shitty to you. Now you want me to do something to them? No. Well, just let karma take care of that. She's wonderful. She's amazing. She's amazing.
She
I have an
is.
ex who was crappy to me, and I'm sitting here watching karma take care of
She is
him.
fair.
And it's a beautiful sight with my popcorn and soda.
Mm.
I love it.
She's fair and just. That's all she is.
Like, I just want to take a video of me and go, look, boo, look, popcorn soda.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching my ex be miserable. Like, how's life treating you? But we have Rhonda to go to right now.
So I'm trying to correct some mistakes my brother made when he was alive. I'm trying to make things right. So,
Oh, but Rhonda, that's not your responsibility. But I get it. I get it. I get it, Rhonda. So let's see if we can guide her. Is there anyone in particular you wanna, like, anyone in particular that he's wrong that you want to make it right for?
no, my question is, what kind of guidance are you asking from us at this point? Because you want to make things right. Do you want us to tell you what to do? Or do you want anything in particular to be clarified or to affirm? That's the question.
NYC, boo.
Yeah, New York City, Joy. Yes, me and my sister and his kids. Okay, so
You want to make things right for his kids? Or for you and the kids, you and the sister? Or
I'm assuming you want to move forward because that was one end of the puzzle.
okay, she wants to know how things are going to turn out for
Okay.
her, the sister, and the
Okay,
kids.
that's a more clear question. Very good. All right. What you got for her? Then I have a couple of things to say afterwards.
Oh, this, I haven't pulled this card in the Moon Oracle deck, so it confused me for a second. I was like, wait, what? And then I'm like, wait, I can't read the writing. So funny. So funny. Okay. So I have the Four of Cups upright.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I have the Star in reverse. And then for the Oracle card, oh, I love this card. It's never come out before. I love it. I meet resistance with kindness.
At first, it looks like
The
a
butterfly.
hand, but it's actually a person.
Yeah, and so when I pulled it, I was like, wait, what is it this way? And then I saw the writing. I was like, well, I can't make that
Right,
up. So it's
right.
okay. Okay.
I like the butterfly. It reminds
So
you of transformation, though.
yeah, and I have a bow. I have a pink bow in the back of my neck.
Mm-hmm.
But from a distance, it looks like I just have a pink
Right.
butterfly in the back of my neck.
Yeah.
So I was like, it looks like my
Exactly.
Okay, so I think you need to not think about whatever lies your brother may have told close to the passing, close to the time that he passed. I think you're focusing too much on that. I think you need to focus on the better times. Think of the better memories. Don't focus too much on the negativity. I know that a lot of the things that he may have done may have impacted the now, may have impacted um, the moments after his death. But you know, he's unfortunately, and it sounds harsh to say it, but he's gone and there's nothing to do to change it. So what you need to do is focus on the good memories and focus on a solution, which is what you're asking for. So for the sake of the children, um, build their memories of him with positivity, positive stories of him. Um, there has to be a reason. When people lie, they usually lie to protect. It's usually it's usually out of shame. You know, when you think of why people lie usually because they're ashamed of something. Um, this this whole thing reminds me of the episode "Don't Laugh, Eric" of the Golden Girls, when Rose's daughter comes to visit to settle, like, to do the will, and she looks
Mm,
at the will and she's like, there's nothing here, and Rose lies and it's like, why, I bad investments.
mhm.
And it turned out that the dad wasn't as good with money, and or he was always loaning money out.
Right.
So because he was never around, she always lied and said that he was a really good salesman, and really he wasn't. So a lot of times people lie because they want to cover up something, they want to make themselves seem better. So just look at the other aspects of your brother's life, the positive aspects, and focus on that. And whatever, I mean, I don't know what the lies were. Um, I don't, without knowing what the lies were, I can't really, you know, give you too much clarity on that. The only thing I could say is that that you are focusing, like how this guy is, like you're focusing too much on that and not looking at the bigger picture.
Mhm.
You need to look at the bigger picture of your brother's life. Was he, aside from the lies, was he a good person? Was he a good brother? Growing up, what were your memories of him like? Don't lose focus on that. Don't let those lies make you lose focus, because you're meeting his kindness. I meet resistance with kindness. Don't focus on his lies and lose sight of his kindness. You know, the star, what does the star give you? The star gives you hope. The star in reverse, you're losing hope. So instead of sitting here and maybe remembering your brother protecting you from the bullies on the playground, you're asking, well, why would my brother lie about this? Or why would my brother lie about that? You need to focus on the good memories. And I'm sure you have a lot of good memories of your brother, because you wouldn't sit here and question the lies if he was a crappy person, because you would be like, oh, well, he was a crappy person, that's why he lied. So exactly, you love him, and that's why you're questioning this, because you have love for him because he was a good person. If he wasn't a good person, you wouldn't question this. When people are shitty people, you don't question the lies. You're just like, well, that's who they were. When you question someone lying to you, it's because you know deep down inside they are great people. So it's like unfathomable to you why someone would lie to you. So just focus on his goodness, and let that be what you hold on to.
You know what's interesting about what I pulled for Rhonda is this guy. Betrayal,
Mm.
deception, being cunning, trying to get away with everything. I get you. This is seven, right? This is seven of swords, air signs. Um, so it's it's curious for, say, air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And another card, another seven, coincidentally facing towards this card, the Seven of Cups, for being wishful thinking, an illusion, opportunities, choices. So I'm picking up that your brother may have done things not in the cleanest way for something financial. That's what I'm sensing. I could be wrong, or it could have been on a passionate level, on an emotional level. So Libra, air sign. So this was him. So rest in peace. Yes. So she's saying it's money. Looks like it's an illusion for money and an illusion for pain. That's what I've detected. And I get what Nadia is saying. It's hard to move forward, and you're saying it's karma because of the things that he's done. You're the one paying for it. I get it. I get you. And what's the reason behind that? He seems to have wanted to lead a better life, but not in the proper way. He chose this path, but he wasn't aware of the repercussions in the future that you guys would be experiencing it in the end. Unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I've sensed. And I've been quiet. I haven't had any hand motions like been doing, Nadia, because I've been receiving the messages, and it's scary because there are images and I can't describe the images. And when I pulled these 7 and 7, he was trying his luck. And I don't think it was like malicious intent against you guys,
Yeah, I don't
but
feel it
it's
was
it's
malicious
more on
either.
malicious intent to win in not in the easiest way, in the shortcut way, not in the most honest way, unfortunately. So
I feel like he was trying to maybe provide a more financially stable life for the children. You know, sometimes when I'm not sure what the upbringing was like, but you know, sometimes when um, especially when you have siblings, and mom and dad can't always buy you the latest sneakers that all your friends have, or the latest games that all your friends have. Like, you know, your friends have the latest PlayStation 4 games, or whatever the latest um, gaming system is. Um, because there's a lot of kids in the house, it becomes well, you know what, when I have kids, I'm going to give them that, and it becomes by any means necessary. So it's not from a place of um well, you're an evil person. It's just maybe, you know, someone else in the family doesn't agree with those methods. So it's not that he's an evil person. It's just, unfortunately, it's not something that you can wrap your mind around because you know him to be a good person. But just keep his just keep the loving memories you have of him, and know that he did that because he just wanted a better life.
I'm
And that's it. It wasn't trying to be mean or malicious.
I'm just concerned that you're have you reached the point where you would need police protection or anything legal at this point? It's I know it wasn't your fault. So unexpectedly, December, mom passed away in February, and my youngest sister unexpectedly passed away. So I'm trying to understand this. Okay, death is not something you can easily understand. It's not something within your control. Not it's not anybody's control. And I mean,
I'm so sorry. That's a
frankly,
lot of loss.
yeah, it's a lot.
I'm
And
so sorry.
honestly, when I lost my father in a few years ago, it's there were so many questions unanswered. It's not easy, and it's not easy to reconcile that life event, honestly. So that's why I understand why you're seeking guidance. At least I'm only giving you the piece where his intention wasn't bad when he did those things while he was alive. But moving forward, what you can do though, for me, is this card is dual has dual messages for you. You be that person that's smart and do things the right way this time. That's the good karma that's coming for you, because you'll be presented with
Yeah.
multiple choices moving forward. So it's yes, I agree. It's a shock, but
Oh,
um, it's not going to be easy. But looks like it's you who's going to make things right. I get you. And if you since you strongly believe in karma, you're going towards the right path. Just don't go
yes.
crazy over it. Just take one step at a time. It's not going to be easy. Okay? So that's all I can deliver for you on our side, and Nadia has given you comforting words. I've detected what's exactly happened, but I didn't want to go there. I didn't want to divulge too much information. This is like this. It's still your privacy. I may receive the images, but I
Yeah.
have no right to divulge it to the public. No, I can't. That's not.
Yeah, just don't focus so much on the negativity because you've gone through a lot. Just focus on your positive memories with him.
Jackie, Alexander, thank you for joining us. And since you're a first time viewer, you can always ask us a question so we can pull cards for you. So, Rhonda, thank you for actually understanding both of us.
Yes.
And as
Thank
light
you.
workers, our job is to give you as many positive messages as possible and deliver to you the protection messages. And I have delivered what you needed to exactly know right now at this stage in your life. but the next steps would be very important. It's very critical. You are that foundation. You are that pillar that you need to be stronger now for your sister, your daughter, or anyone that's you're protecting right now, because God has chosen you to be that strong person. He did not choose you for stupid reasons, because he knew that you can handle it. Always remember that. Okay?
You're
That's the
very
strongest
welcome,
message.
Rhonda. And I wish you lots of healing, many blessings.
But you know what? Visit us again. Give us like 2-3 weeks and ask us um, for another reading. And yes, just do that, because right now the next steps are very critical. You are that, again, reminder, you are that pillar. Don't forget that. It's it's all you now. And you weren't the chosen one for nothing. Okay? Always remember that. He did not choose you for stupid reasons. Very good. Very good. So we're just sending you our positive
Good, I
energy,
feel
okay?
better, honey.
From afar. I don't know where you're from, but we're just sending it right now. I'm gonna send it as much as I can. So Jackie
Yeah.
would love some guidance on starting a coaching business. Oh, that's wonderful. I tend to keep putting it off. First of all, don't put it off. That's the first thing. But then now we're going to pull a couple of cards for you. So I'm gonna pull 2 cards from my tarot deck, and Nadia's gonna pull cards from her attacking tarot deck. Self-attacking tarot deck.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they're attacking me
Not
today.
today, right? It's a nice sunny day. I spent a
No,
good
not
time in the park. I
today.
even fell asleep, to be honest with you. I was grounding myself, and I had my yoga mat, and I go, okay. Then a dog woke me up. I go, great, who is this? Whose dog is this? It was a corgi, just so you know, Nadia.
Oh, I love corgis.
And
I love corgis. I love them. I love their little corgi
it
butts.
woke me up.
Corgi
It
butts,
woke
corgi
me up
butts.
with a wet frisbee, slobber frisbee. Okay, I go,
Um,
great.
After this live, we we need to talk.
Okay.
After this
Okay.
live,
We
because
will. We will.
I can't say what spirit told me
Okay.
at the baby shower I was at.
Interesting. Interesting.
It made me choke on my prosecco. I was like, really? That's what you're gonna tell me right now? I was like, okay, I hear you.
Jackie,
I hear
Jackie,
you loud and
Jackie.
clear.
What do we have for Jackie? I'm just curious. What's your sign, Jackie? What's your astrological sign? Just before we begin. Yeah, yes, we do, Rhonda. You can visit Sugar Free Divinations. That's our page. Or you can visit positivetaroism.com. You can visit either page. So it's would be more than be available for you. Just book your reading at any time. It's and it's user friendly. Everything's there. It's just click on book now. Everyone just click on book now. You know what? Why?
But yeah.
Now. As in no exceptions now. You're a kid? Yeah, sure, book it. Whatever. So but thank you. We appreciate that. Yeah, I'll pin it. Yeah, I'll pin it definitely. I We are honored that you decided to consider, and I'll do that right now. And for Jackie, she's Aquarius. Okay, air sign, air sign, air sign. All right, as an air
I'm
sign.
gonna let Jackie know right now. I love the cards I pulled for
Okay,
her.
you know what?
I
That's good,
love the
because you
cards
know
I
what?
pulled for her.
I'm showing a couple of cards that would put some interest in what I'm going to compliment with you. So let me know what you got.
Okay, so for Jackie, I got the King of Cups upright.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, I got the Ace of Swords upright.
Hmm.
And I got from my Moon Oracle deck, I trust the mystery of life.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's really cool artwork.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I love this card. I love the
I mean,
artwork on this card.
it's very subtle. It's very subtle, but it's strong. I see it.
Yes, she's
Yeah.
like, yes, she's loving it. And I haven't even told her what I'm getting from it. See, even like it's like, it's exciting. Okay, so with I trust the mystery of life, I feel like you need to like jump in and stop delaying the starting your business, this coaching business that you want to start.
Hmm.
You need to trust that one, no one is going to be able to look into, well, I can pull my crystal ball out, but no one's going to be able to tell you, hey, you're going to succeed 1,000% first weekend. You're going to have 1,000 clients. You're going to make $1,000,000. You just need to trust in the fact that life is so mysterious. You don't know what it's going to offer you. You just have to dive right in and just go through life and see what it's going to offer you. But the King of Cups and the Ace of Swords is telling me that this is the time. This is the time for you to start this business. I feel like you're going to have an older person, I feel it's a water sign, that is going to be very beneficial in giving you advice with this business. The Ace of Swords is very good with new beginnings, especially contracts, signing contracts, looking over contracts, any business agreements. So, girl, go for it. Start it up. What are you waiting for? All right.
I'm just in awe how your cards are resonating with mine, because right now the first card that I pulled for her is this card, the Six of Pentacles. It would
I love
mean that
it.
you're going to be at a huge advantage should you decide to proceed with your
Mm-hmm.
business. You would be in a very good position to do so. It's just that, remember, this is lockdown season, it's COVID season. Like, hopefully it's not like a regular season, but the whole point is, if you look into statistics, I've been looking into the data showing, well, data, because I remember someone who's annoying who says data. So let's make that data. It's Nadia database, just so you know, database. You'll find.
uh,
So data, if you check the data, since people are stuck at home, it's important that you start that type of business because they require a lot of coaching. They require a lot of guidance, and you would be in a very good position, even financially, should you decide to proceed with the proper processes. I mean, without the proper foundation for your business, it's bound to fail. So the question is, do you have, looks like I'm just sensing that you have enough financial capacity. It's just that your hesitation is saying, I'm afraid to fail. Second is, this card showed up, the Seven of Swords reverses. You are, in a way, doubting your abilities, which you shouldn't. I think you're in a very strong position to actually be that person that people can look up to. And these guys are, I know that he's giving away money to these people, but they're literally looking up to him. Well, this is going to be literally you. You're the girl. So you need to consider the fact that that you're thinking about it and you're hesitating because you go, will it fly? I will not guarantee that it's going to be completely successful. No, that would be unrealistic. The success would lie into your follow-throughs, into your consistency, into your marketing, in how you introduce it to the market, and it's how you scientifically do it in the proper way. Because when you start a business, you do a feasibility study, you look into the science behind it, you look how it's going to impact your audience. So ask yourself, sorry, my MBA hat is like what I'm wearing right now, because what is the purpose of your business? If it's just pure money, you're never going to succeed. I can guarantee you that. Your objective needs to be, I'm doing this coaching business because ultimately I just want to help people, etc., etc. I need to understand your mission and vision. So I'm a consumer. I need to understand your mission and vision. So you, as a person that's going to start a business, what is your mission and vision? What is the end goal for your business? How are you going to see your business in the next 3, 6, 9 months? So what would your quarterly reports look like? What are the statistics? What are your projections? You need to wear that same hat. I'm gonna lend you that hat because even on our pages, we do the business aspect of things, and we are consultants as well. So depending on what type of business you have, I can do Six Sigma studies for you. I have that certification. We do project management as well. And I am the most annoying person when it comes to processes, because I'm a stickler for processes. Even Nadia knows that. She goes, wait a minute, I will look into this. And I don't think that makes sense. So ask yourself why it doesn't make sense to begin with. So look into the processes first. And again, mission and vision. Because if it's all about money, no, I will tell you right now, it's not gonna fly. And let's see, we have another visitor. Just so you know, before we proceed and close off to Jackie, Judy wants to have a message, and she says that we're interesting. Okay, thank you for saying that. It won't be. She's saying, Jackie's saying, yes, I'm afraid that I won't actually be able to help people. But then, what is the source? What's the root cause of that doubt? Because it's this card. You are doubting your abilities. I see no reason because you will be successful. People will actually look for your services. That's what we're projecting for you right now. So
yeah, you have to stop doubting yourself.
yeah, and it's
You have to
frankly,
believe in yourself.
if we believe in you, who gives you the right not to believe in you?
Exactly.
I mean, I don't want to sound mean. This is sugar free anyways. So that's the whole thing.
Yeah, we tell it like it is.
Yeah, I don't think you should doubt yourself at all. So let's go in the very charismatic words of Nadia. Have your vision board. Find out the things that are realistic and not realistic. See, her vision is to help people and achieve their goals, heal their limiting beliefs. Me too. I'm a project manager. So I think the fact that you're in your day job, and yes, you know what, I understand you. That's the day job. So if you are able to help, you're doubting if you're able to help people achieve their goals. You shouldn't, because you have the skills. You're a project manager, for crying out loud. Come on, turn these people's lives into projects and make it successful. That is your job, because you're starting a business. Then make that job yours. It's yours. So I have no reason to doubt you. So you shouldn't have a reason to doubt yourself too. Okay? Sugar free. Anyways. So yes. So she wants to, but I want to truly enjoy my work. Yeah, you will. But I'm not saying it's happening tomorrow. Again, look into the little cracks, look into the little details, okay? Okay, right. So we are hopping over to Judy Ward. She needs, I guess, a general reading. We can do that for Judy. Let's do this.
Yeah.
But project manager, duh. There's no need for you to doubt yourself. Sorry. And Ellie McLean,
exactly.
thank you for joining. Or Elle, I might be mispronouncing your name. I'm sorry. English is my second language. So that's the thing. So
L.
Elle.
Yeah.
Okay, Elle. You are
like
most well. Yeah, you know, you're right. I mean, I need to be more Hollywood. God. Anyways, Jackie.
You just gotta watch more movies with me.
You're welcome, Jackie. Definitely. So,
well, I should talk. I've been watching The Craft like 50 times this weekend.
my God. Let me just get a sip of my
Thanks. You're
tea.
amazing too, Jackie.
All right. I think she has that.
And don't, oh God, me. I've been in the mood to watch The Craft. I've watched it like, I don't know. I watched it 3 times yesterday and 2 times today.
You are amazing, Jackie.
I'm gonna watch it one more time.
Oh my goodness. You are obsessed.
I am. It's the witch in me.
I am.
And then I won't watch it for like a year.
Let me see. Since
It's the obsessive part of my personality.
I did not monitor the time, Nadia. So since we went beyond the 55-minute mark, we won't be able to upload this on Instagram anymore. But I'm okay with that. Let's see. I will try. Yes, I'll try to do an edit. I'll try to see if I can split this into 30 and 30. Let me see. Okay, I think it should work.
Cool.
Or
really cool.
Or I'll just delete some of the pieces to make it into 50, 55, and 55. Okay, so general reading for L. L Woods. L. Because I used to have a friend. Well, it's in a different country. Her name is Ellie, and it's the same spelling. Just like for you, Nadia, I used to have a friend in way back. I mean, she's not my friend anymore, but I have a friend that I haven't had a lot of contact lately, or we pronounce her name as Nadia, not Nadia, Nadia. So it's a little different.
Yeah, that's how it's pronounced. In Germany, it's Nadia.
Oh, okay, so we weren't wrong after all. Okay.
No. I just pronounced Nadia.
L, we are in New York City.
And
Just,
yeah.
you know. Okay. I think I'm being stalked by a freaking card. I'll show you later. But I want to find out what messages you have for L. So it's a general reading. So anything that comes up, okay?
We're doing L next, or there was someone before L?
No, that's pretty much L. It's because wait, L, Judy. So L is after Judy Ward. She wants anything. Just
Okay.
both L McPherson. Okay, both are general
I love
readings.
L McPherson.
Okay, both are general readings. So first is Judy.
And then L.
Yes. So L, or my friend Ellie,
Judy.
I hope you're listening.
It's Judy Tentacle. Judy Tentacle.
Let's see. So
Where are you, L?
it's late there. Yes.
You have Judy's cards.
I'm ready. It's just that I want to
Okay.
find out how am I going to connect them with yours because I have a stalker. I have a stalker card, just so you know.
Okay, so Judy. Is Judy still with us?
I'm hoping she is, but she says anything please. So I'm assuming that she is. Yes, she is. She's
Okay,
still
so
here. Yeah.
cool. Cool. We're gonna get to you next, L,
Mm-hmm.
after Judy. So Judy, I pulled the Strength in reverse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I pulled the Page of Swords upright. And from my Moon Oracle deck, I pulled I craft my core desires with certainty and ease.
Mm.
Almost like the Magician as well.
Mm-hmm. It looks like
Okay.
incense, right? Is it? I think so.
Yeah, that's
Right?
it.
Okay.
Okay, so with Strength in reverse, I don't want you to be too worried about the card being in reverse. One of the things I always say in these lives, if you start watching us more, is that the major arcanas, when they are reversed, I feel like they trick you into thinking what their upright meanings are. So Strength upright is that you basically that whatever the situation that you're asking for is that you have the strength to carry out whatever you're asking about. So right now I feel like you don't have the ability, you don't have the willpower, the strength to go through your current situation. But that is not the case. You are strong enough. You do have the willpower. You do have the mental, emotional, and physical strength to get through whatever it is that you may be going through at the current moment. And with the Page of Swords coming out, I feel that this is more of a mental thing. And with COVID going on right now and so many people being in quarantine, I'm not surprised that the Page of Swords would have come out. If you're dealing with a lot of things, dealing with a lot of difficult people, don't worry about it. You'll get through whatever difficulties you're going through right now. If you've come across some difficult personalities, ignore them. Um, you'll get through it. I feel like you have the ability to come up with ways to deal with people. You have the mindset to verbally put people in their place, like sort of knowing how to talk to somebody and put them in their place without them knowing that you just put them in their place. you know, where they're like, did she just tell me where I needed to go without telling me where I needed to go? Like that sort of thing. So have more faith in yourself, have more, be more confident in your ability, be more confident in your abilities. Um, don't doubt yourself. You got it, girl. You've got this. Whatever it is that you're going through, whatever things that you will encounter in the coming days, coming weeks, you got this. I craft my core desires with certainty and ease. Whatever comes in your path, you've got this. Have faith in yourself. You can manifest and you can get through whatever obstacles, whatever things are thrown your way. You are able to get through it.
I am I'm intrigued by the reversal. At the same time, it's like a mix of things coming from the cards there. And I have this
It's like just self-doubt.
yeah, I have this stalker. Yes.
You're being stalked now.
But this Three of Wands is holding a very strong message for you, Judy. Um, you may be looking into your long-term plans. I get you. You may be looking for more guidance. You'd be looking for affirmations. That's why you even joined this live, because you're seeking anything general, anything that you might need to know. Sure, I get you. Um, you should revisit your long-term plans, because at the same time the Judgment card showed up for you. So the Judgment card is telling me to tell you that looks like you seem to be in a crossroad right now. You seem to be about to make a major decision. If you haven't really, if you're not experiencing this yet, looks like you're about to. Looks like you're considering uh, two major things that would long affect you in the long term, and it makes me wonder what is your true calling? What is your gut telling you? Which ones would really work for you in the long term? So I'm okay. You need to revisit your personal foresight, revisit what you need to consider in the long term. And I saw the Strength card in reverse, and it's a sign of inner strength. It's a sign of recognizing what you can and cannot do. It's a sign of you being able to identify what you are exactly willing to do for your next steps. That's what it's saying. The Page of Swords upright is actually a messenger, and that message will be coming to you very clear that it's not about what you exactly just feel. It's a combination. It's both mental, because the Page of Swords is based on the intellectual properties. It's your mind working here. It's your mental clarity. What's your third card, your Oracle card, Nadia?
I craft my core desires with certainty and ease.
Right. And the Page of Swords is facing, was he facing the Strength card, or is he away?
Mm-hmm.
He's facing the Strength.
No, he's facing
So
strength.
pretty much you're in self-assessment mode right now. And I understand that. And these cards pretty much resonate with Nadia's card, saying you should look into the finer details. There seems to be things that that's like in front of you, but it's hidden in plain sight. That's what I'm saying. So if you're like CSI right now, you're doing an investigation, the garbage in front of you is what you're ignoring, because it's what you need to clean up to begin with. And it's the biggest clue that you need to consider to push forward. And you're stuck in this crossroad because there's part of you doubting what you'd like to do, and there's part of you even considering the other side, because I think it's a safer path. So it's fine. I will not tell you what to do. We will not tell you what to do. But then, yes, revisit what your plans are, your personal plans, your anything that's causing you good passion, versus, because these are both fire cards, and you might even be dealing with a fire sign. It could be an Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo. I don't know if it's related to your relationship, if it's related to your career or to your finances, but you're definitely going to reach that crossroads, and you're going to have to revisit a lot of aspects and facets before you move forward. That's what I'm seeing. And that messenger, that air sign, might be that person that would guide you. Even that strength card, that's also a fire sign. So Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Those people that might be surrounding you are the key for you to get the answers. Because right now you are seeking answers. That's the reason why you even attended this live. And you wanted some messages. These are the messages that we're sharing with you. And it's not very clear yet. That's what I can tell you. I'm being very honest. It's not going to be very clear yet, but I can detect that there'd be a moment when you have to choose. It could be a relationship, career, or finances. Just be ready. That's what I want to deliver from these two cards. Okay. All right. So I hope she heard that. That was a lot. I know it was an overload, but okay. L. What do we have for L? Another general reading, but we'll wait for Judy's comment. She might want to have more clarity, but let's see. Judgment is such a strong arcana. Whenever I see it, I go, ooh, that's my reaction to judgment. I go, what is this? That's what I keep reacting to it. Because it can be a life changer. That's why I had to emphasize those pieces. And being stuck in a crossroads, it has a strong level of discomfort. I will not deny that. It has.
Yeah, after my baby shower moment at my friend's home, I was sitting before the live and I was like, I need to know what's going on here.
I think I do.
What are you?
I can figure what's ahead. Yeah. I wouldn't be able to figure that out as well. No, not yet. It's just that, how tarot works is the clues are actually within you. That's why the details are hidden. They're hidden in plain sight. You know what? It's in front of you. Frankly, the things that you fail to notice because you go, oh, it's no big deal. No, it's fine. Those are the basic mistakes humans make because everything's fine. I'm not saying that you should be paranoid, but you know what? It wouldn't hurt to look into it. Say you go, why is that there? Question it. Question those little things because it's to your advantage. And the things that you can't control, look into it. I mean, no one's prohibiting you. Look into the finer details. Those are the things that are hidden in plain sight. Nadia, I think I'm going to be remembered as the guy who says, look for the things that are hidden in plain sight. Revisit your action plans. I think that I would be that guy. You turn it into a project. You know what? But, oh God. But I don't mind. It's okay. You know what? I better get rid of that hat. There's too much science behind that. This is more on the mystical side. Okay, what do we have for L? Thank you. And Heather, thank you for joining. First time watcher, reading please, and thank you if you have time. Specify if it's a general reading or is it a anything. If you have a specific question, let us know. You can squeeze Heather in if you can shorten my read. No worries. Don't worry about it. You're very considerate. We appreciate you. Not a problem.
Oh, she's sweet.
Don't worry. A lot of great things are coming your way. I have a good feeling. It's in my bone marrow, kids. I feel it. Oh, no, I don't want to turn Southern right now. It's too early. It ain't 3 p.m. It ain't time to go to Piggly Wiggly. No, not yet.
The Piggly Wiggly.
I miss Lauren. She's my seatmate, remember?
Why? She talks so
We talk like that every time it hits 3 o'clock so we can like decompress. And I go, hey, Lauren, it's 3 p.m. And she goes, why? What's happening? I go, how could you forget? It's that time. We have to go to Piggly Wiggly. Then she goes, oh, you're right. Then she changes her accent altogether. So, I mean,
see, when we go back to the office,
you have to visit us every 3 p.m. A lot of weird stuff happens in our area if it's 3 p.m. So it's just, I go, hey, have you had your...
I think it's 3 p.m. I visit somewhere else.
Oh, God. Oh, now you get your coffee. That's why. So, I get
Yeah,
you.
I get my coffee and hit the lobby.
No.
Go ahead.
No.
Hey, Leo.
Okay.
How's my lion doing?
I'm going to shuffle 2 more times, and this is for L. Because this is what I'm detecting. It's the messages I wonder what's in it for L. And what's something for Heather afterwards? I'm always wondrous as to my love interest. Okay. Yes, go ahead, Judy. Please do some rethinking because it's going to be critical. Whatever you do today, I mean, you just change your future. Literally, you just change it today. So you listen to us, and it's up to you how to reset it, frankly.
Oh, thank you, Judy.
Okay, Monica has joined us. Thank you. Monica, feel free to leave your question as well. Or if you want a general reading, please indicate that because after Elle, we will read for Heather. Then you're next. Okay. So what do you have for Elle? Sweet Elle.
Sweet, sweet.
Interesting.
What? What's interesting? Oh gosh, this hair is getting on my nerves. Okay. Okay. So I have the
Oh,
Four of
man.
Pentacles, my stalker card. The Four of Pentacles in reverse.
Okay.
Okay. I have the Devil upright.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be scared of him, Al. Okay. And then from my Moon Oracle deck, I have Play is my pathway to joy.
I keep seeing that card. It feels like that's one of your stalker cards too, honestly.
I know because I love this card. I love the flower in her hair.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna go get a flower and go stick it in her hair. Okay, so joy, not joy. Why did I just say joy? I'm thinking
Elle.
of joy. Oh my God, joy! I know I said joy and I don't know why.
Oh yeah, because we read for
I'm
her
gonna
earlier.
message
We
her.
read for
Yeah,
her
no, I have
earlier.
to message her. Okay, must be like a mental connection thing. I gotta message her. That means okay. So L, the Four of Pentacles is telling me that you need to let go of some things. Don't hold on. I don't feel that this is money. I'm not gonna go sit here and be like, spend, girl, spend, 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 because we don't do that here. We always tell you to let go of the Amazon card.
We are guilty. Yeah. You
But
reminded us
I feel
again, Nadia. I'm
like
gonna check my freaking card again. It's because of you. I'm gonna do that
I
after
was
this.
looking at it before this live
Now
stopped.
after this live,
And I
I will
was
check
like,
it.
I'm not
Okay.
checking out. I'm not checking out.
I'll check it.
So,
Ah,
okay.
damn.
So the Four of Pentacles is telling me that you need to like let go, girl. Let go. Let go. I feel like you're there's you're holding on to something that is not it's not very conducive to you. And the Devil card is all about um addictions, vices, things that are not good for you. So it being next to um the Four Pentacles in reverse, um you need to let go. You need to release the things that are not good for you. Let it go. Be like Elsa in Frozen, but
We're
Elle.
stuck with Elsa. God.
Just I love Elsa. Leave me alone with my Frozen
I
references.
know.
No, but you need to let go. If something does not serve a positive purpose in your life, if something does not help you vibrate on a higher level, you need to let it go, sweetheart. Do not hold on to things that do not bring positivity into your life because that doesn't serve you any good. Hold on to things that bring positivity into your life. If someone makes you feel good, you hold on to them. If someone hurts you or if something hurts you, if something doesn't make you feel good, why are you holding on to it? So learn to let go of things. Don't hold on to things in the hopes that, oh, this will get better with time. Let it go. If you're stuck in a job that um you don't like, start looking for another one. Don't hold on saying, oh, things will get better, things will get better. No, as humans, we tend to always hold on to things that we're like, oh, they'll get better, they'll get better. Okay, yes, it's nice to hope that things get better, but I'll do, yeah, they get better, but at what cost? We always tend to, when things are negative and we hold on to them in the hopes that they get better, they chip away. They always chip away. So with play is my pathway to joy, you play when you're positive, okay? And positivity is your pathway to joy. So when something is not playful and positive for you, let it go. Let it go.
um,
Let it go.
can you show me the cards again, Nadia? I'm just sensing something else. So both are earth signs. I get that.
Yeah.
Because mine are both fire signs. Nine of Wands
So is there a fire sign that's burning an earth sign?
and King of Swords. Actually, I'm looking at something different. I feel that Elle is more inclined to water. That's what I'm feeling. I don't know what her sign is, but she seems to be more inclined to water. And if that earth sign, if that devil is a Capricorn, a Virgo or a Taurus, even that Four of Pentacles, she may be dealing with that type of person. Because we're not sure. This is a general reading. We're touching into a relationship. Yeah, that. Say that again.
She says she loves to dance, and this is the perfect image for her.
That's a fire in her too. So this is another gentleman, perhaps, or someone that's within your orbit that you may be dealing with, a fire sign. So Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. So my question is on the spiritual side, because these cards represent the passion, your spirit, your passion, how you're dealing with overall, how you're dealing with your relationship. So say she's okay, fine, water sign. I sensed it. I sensed that she's a water sign. Very passionate water sign. I think it's instead of you. I mean, I just want to start with the basics first. So this card is saying, if on the work front or even on the relationship side, don't just take things on your own. It looks like you're spreading yourself too thin. Or Cap/Sag dude. Okay, so you're spreading yourself too thin. Relationship, career, or might even be on the finances. No, because remember, when the Four of Pentacles went reverse, instead of being practical and being thrifty, he literally just loses his money and not being very careful. At the same time, she's a cusp sign. I get you, and that's why the fire signs showed up here too. And this guy might even be representing you. Instead of being that inspiring, magnetic type of person, your energy is leaning towards the being blocked type of level at this point. So it's this message, especially now, is how are you going to proceed with those aspects of your life, your relationship with your friends, family, loved ones, or if you do have a relationship, ask yourself how you're going to proceed. Ask yourself how you're going to deal with the challenges that might be there. Are you going to be super defensive? Are you going to be closed off and be like this guy and say, you know what, I can do this on my own? No, that's one of the strongest messages that I'm sensing here. And are you going to be this guy who's going to just be very, very private and to the point that you're not going to really open up to the people that matter to you? So ask yourself that question as well, because it looks like it's an opportunity for you to build relationships right now. And I'm seeing even the Four of Pentacles reverse. He's just being very selfish right now. He's just trying to focus on himself, and you might be focusing too much on yourself. And I like the fact that you're a sweet person. You're saying, oh, I want to give time for other people that would like to receive a reading. But the question is, are you giving yourself that time? Are you being that person?
Cancers are so giving.
Cancers are so generous. So she's very spread thin. Yes, very, very spread thin. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't think it's going to be healthy for you. So you yourself told us, and it's not, you know exactly what to do. Turn this around. Be that person who knows how to organize everything else. Be that person who's not superly being on your own. It's never going to be healthy, even emotionally. Now you're going to, in another way, I'm seeing that the Ace of Cups is actually facing downwards, and you're just flowing out all of your emotions. It's not going to be healthy. So I think that's the best message that we want to share with you right now. Stop spreading yourself too thin. Relationship, career, or even the financial side. You might be too generous. It's not anything in excess. It's never going to be healthy for you. No, I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. This is sugar free. We're going to tell you, please don't do that. Not anymore. But start with you. Start with yourself.
Yeah.
Prioritize
Put
yourself.
yourself
Yeah,
first.
you're number one. So do that for now. Then come back to us in 3 weeks. Or you can visit the page and book your private reading. Not a problem. You can do that. So feel free to do that. And I feel you. You gotta devote my
Yes,
yes,
no,
yes.
because cancers are so not
Too
selfish, and
giving,
then
too giving. Yeah.
yeah, they're too giving, and then when they reach that point where they put everyone first, then they explode and they have like this emotional breakdown because they've put so many people first, and then it's like a bomb going off, and it's like, oh my God, wait, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
But it's because they put so many people first, and then it's like no one's giving them their time, that it's like, okay, I get it. No wonder.
They invest so much
You
time
don't
on
want to do
others,
that.
and they lack the investment for themselves. That's the thing. I mean, I'm not saying it's a problem and it's
Exactly.
a huge issue, but it becomes an issue when you finally detect that you put in this message that you're being spread too thin. No, that's never a
Exactly.
good thing. No. So please, and I'm glad that you've acknowledged that. You're welcome. Not a problem.
Yes, you're so welcome.
Temperance is what you need in your life right now. That's what you need.
Or the Two of Pentacles.
I don't want to go there.
Mhm.
But yes, I agree.
Sweet Elm.
So Heather, she's a first time watcher and she's asking for a reading. And it's going to be, I guess, another general reading. And Monica is actually asking for about her spiritual journey and planning to shift to Bombay. Will it be good? And one more thing, will it be doing something to grow financially? Okay, I understand. So she's on the crossroads. I guess she's just asking for affirmation and some guidance. It's not, um, we're not going to tell you exactly what to do, but at least we're going to give you the pieces and the clues, okay? That's the agreement that we can give you. But for now, for Heather, she wants a general reading. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My cards had a lot of sunlight today, so I'm just happy that the corgi didn't eat my cards earlier. There I go.
Quirky butts,
I
quirky
did not
butts.
need that fully slobbered, frisbee on my face because he thought I was the owner. I go, what, for real? That's it. I woke up with a slobbery frisbee, but I like dogs, so you're forgiven. Let me see. So Heather, let's see. You're welcome, but let's see. Monica, yes. We will give you clues. 5. For anyone else who might be watching this from New York, happy Labor Day tomorrow. Just rest, relax. Don't get wasted too much. That's all we're saying. But if you do get wasted, don't forget to visit Sugar Free Divinations and book your personalized readings with us, okay? So let's see. 1, 5, 6. You're going ahead, Nadia. You can pull your cards if you're ready.
Oh, I can do my cards.
Yes, of course. Mademoiselle.
Okay, so for Heather, I pulled the Four of Swords upright.
A lot of 4s have been showing up tonight. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Your stalkers.
The
5.
the Five of Cups upright.
Mm-hmm.
And from my Moon Oracle deck, I've pulled It is safe and beautiful to express my sensuality.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The artist is really good, huh?
Yeah, it's a really cool artist.
I'm assuming that.
Such a femme.
So Cherie Razdeen has a It's a love question. So, Cherie, we will take care of your question after Monica. So we're just taking care of Heather right now. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So.
Okay, Heather. Okay. So we have the Four of Swords and the Five of Cups. So the message, Heather, that I'm getting in these cards for you is that you've been focusing too much on things that you really have no control over, that that have not gone your way. You're not focusing on the things that you do have in your life. If there have been some losses, such as maybe you applied for a job that you didn't get, maybe maybe something didn't go your way. Maybe a relationship didn't go your way, but there are things that you've lost. You didn't really lose them because they weren't yours to have, but you're not focusing on the things in your life that you have. You're not focusing on the things that you need to be grateful for. You're allowing your losses to really keep you up at night. You're allowing things that you're disappointed in to keep you up at night, that you need to really give your mind and your heart a rest. You really need to take the time out to rest. Okay? You really need to focus more on yourself, and not worry so much. You have plenty of things in your life to be grateful for. You're allowing your mind to just go and go and go and go and go and go, and you're not looking at the bigger picture. You're not looking at the bigger picture of all the things in your life to be grateful for, your family, your friends, your health. You're focusing on the little things, on the trivial things, that you're not embracing you're not embracing life. You're letting life pass you by over trivialness. And because of that, you're not expressing the beauty that is you. You're not expressing the beauty that is you. Okay, and that's why it is safe. It is safe and beautiful to express my sensuality, because you're doing all this worrying. You're not embracing you, and you're not expressing the beauty that is you, and you're dimming your own light. You're dimming your own light, and you have to stop that, because people are not able to see you.
You know, you have the number 4. You showed it to me, the 4 of Swords, right? And the 5 of Cups. I have a number 4 too. Emperor reverse. That's why I said, you know what? A lot of 4s have been showing here because, as the Emperor reverse, it would remind you of, say, this card literally means domination, excessive control, lack of discipline, and inflexibility. I can sense that you have had, okay,
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, our condolences. Lost 2 years ago since
Yes.
going up. Yeah, because this guy showed up for you too. So number 8 of Pentacles. So that's 4 and 4 again. So these cards are actually calling for you to balance your life. And I'm sensing that you are struggling financially right now. And since your husband left this world, you're the only one. I don't even know if you have kids. You might be the only person taking care of your kids right now. It's not easy being a single mother. And Nadia can definitely relate. She's a mother too. Definitely. She can relate. She knows the struggles. Yeah.
Not easy.
But the message here is I agree with Nadia. You may need more rest. That's the 4 of Swords. You need some you time. You're burying yourself too much on work. Okay, so 3 kids, even one with disability. So that's where
Okay.
the chaos is coming from. It's not easy. You need to turn these around. I mean, we're not going to tell you exactly the things, but we're giving you clues as to how you can turn things around. Look into the small details to work with your life. I know it's not going to be easy. I know that your child has a disability, but then start with you. I think that's my message for you. If you are unable to balance your own chemical properties as a human being, you can't be emotionally stable, you can't be physically strong, you can't be mentally stable, then everything's going to be lost because you are that pillar. Everyone is looking. Well, I need to be told. I am telling you now. Okay, I am telling you now to get back on
Yeah.
track because you know what? These guys are very
You have to
strong
take care of you.
together,
You have to
upward,
take care of you.
upright. But
If
then
you're if
you haven't been taking care of yourself. That's what I'm sensing, and
yeah.
I'm I am
If she's not good for her, if she's not good, her kids are not going to be good. So she needs to start focusing on caring after herself, resting,
you
fueling herself,
literally
eating well.
literally
And I'm not
you're
talking about eating well as far as, dieting, losing weight.
mm-hmm,
I'm talking about eating healthy so that your body is nourished, because junk food doesn't fuel your body for what it needs to get through the day, because
mm-hmm,
you can eat a meal, but if it's junk, within an hour you feel sluggish, you don't have the energy. But when you eat something healthy, your body is fueled for hours and you're able to keep up with kids.
mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not the healthiest eater. If I eat junk for breakfast, I notice I'm tired and I can't keep up with my kids. But if I eat something healthy, I notice that, and it's not eating healthy for, like, because I'm not saying eat healthy for the purpose of weight. I'm talking about, kids. Kids are a lot to deal with. Kids are a lot. They take a lot of energy. So, you know, taking care of yourself at parenting wise is making sure you sleep enough, making sure you eat right, making sure you hydrate yourself, making sure that mental take care of yourself mentally, do things for yourself. As a woman, maybe get a pedicure, get your hair done, taking time out for you, even if you go to the park for 30 minutes and read a book or a magazine, whatever it is that you need to decompress. I'm sorry, Eric, didn't mean to interrupt you. I just felt compelled to say that because it's so hard as a single mom. It's so hard. And it takes so much energy.
No, I get you, and I'm just curious, Heather, what was the sign? What was your husband's sign? Just for the sake of me investigating one little piece, it's just I'm curious because he may have a message for you for during this reading, and if he is a fire sign, he can be the emperor. If he is an earth sign, he can be this Ada. So Virgo, earth sign. So he's literally saying, get your head out of your own space, get things organized. I agree with Nadia. Do something different, break that cycle. Do not be inflexible because right now you're not being flexible for you. So August 25th, yeah, Virgo. So you're not being flexible for you. That's why you're stuck in that cycle. And there are people that are willing to help you. Honestly, there are people that are willing to help you at this point. You're not alone. You have your family, you have your loved ones. You're not alone in this world. And I'm sure that to a certain extent, you might even be availing of insurance services for your child. That's good for perhaps for the disability. But the strongest message here is for you to be more flexible for you. It's I'm not saying you're not flexible for everyone. Looks like you're not being flexible for you because you're not doing things for you. You're not number one right now. I'm not saying that everybody else you get rid of, but there are moments when you need to stay healthy mentally, emotionally, and physically. You need to be number one. Okay? So we are telling you. You said I need to be told. Yes. Now these two people in front of you are telling you that you need to do that. Okay? And I don't know what your sign is either, but looks like it's been 2 years and a lot of things have happened and a lot of things can better change from this point forward. You just needed this affirmation. You know what to do. You're just asking us for affirmation. This is our job to tell you that, you know what, these are the things that we're pulling from our cards. This is what God's messages or the Spirit's messages for you. But then you don't, there are a lot of times that you might not even need other people to tell you the message. So she's Libra, September 28th. So fire, so earth and air combined, that's okay. Actually, she's the one, actually the stronger party. Um, she's air sign. You're the one with the straight path. But as a Libra, you need to be more creative. And that's why the Five of Cups showed up there, because it shows creativity. Look at the two cups behind him. You need to be looking at the other aspects that would help you in your life. Reach out to other people that would help you.
Yeah.
I mean, you know who they are, and they know that they're just waiting for you to reach out. Libras, you're intelligent. But then there are moments when you go, oh, you know what? I can do this on my own. No, don't ever do that, because now you need help. You're even coming to this live because you're asking for help from us. We are completely different strangers, but we're telling you that there are people that love you. Okay, Heather? That's our message for you. All right. Okay. We are right. And Libra, September 28th. Okay, good. Next customer, please. So we have we are done with Heather. Monica. She needed to know about her spiritual journey, plan to shift to Bombay. Okay, she needed to hear that. Not a problem. Not a problem. You are welcome. You're welcome, Heather. It's just what she needed to hear. So, career and finances. So, clues for Monica. Let's give her some clues because she's shifting. Going to Bombay. I mean, I've never been there, so. But I have an inkling on what I'm going to pull, but let's see. It is going to be super rando, of course. But I just hope that Heather would reach out. Libras, you guys are invincible, but you're still human. So please reach out. Okay. 4. 5. 6. My poor cards. You guys are all bent now. I have to bend you back into shape. 7. And 8. All right, Monica Sharma. You guys are doing great. Thank you. We appreciate that. Those encouraging words, that energy. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see. What do we have for Monica? Ooh, okay. 2, 3, 4. Would it be a good move? Okay, thank you, Heather. Please reach out. I'm glad that you forgave them. Forgive yourself too. It's time. It's time that you do. Nadia, I'm so glad I'm not working tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yes, I know. Thank God we're off.
Okay. So Monica, spiritual journey, plan to shift to Bombay, will be good, and one more thing, do something to grow financially. Okay. Will I be doing something to grow financially? Okay.
Okay. So I pulled the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. And I pulled the 7
Of wands. Yeah,
upright.
that's a lot of clarity. Super blue.
Yeah. Super blue. And I have unlimited potential and claim my purpose. All I need is within me. on my moon oracle deck.
Hmm. It looks like a veil of some sort for what's, yeah,
Yeah, or a shining light
yeah.
right behind her. Okay. So, um, so Monica, is this something, I feel like this is something that you've kind of been putting off because um maybe you're not sure of how successful this would be. I feel like you've been thinking about this for a while, but you've kind of haven't been sure if this is something that you're going to be successful at. So you've been thinking about it. It is going to take hard work on your part. It is going to take it is going to take some effort and hard work on your part in order for success to happen. Um, as the Seven of Wands shows. Um, but like the Moon Oracle says, I have unlimited potential and claim my purpose. All I need is within me. This I relate that card to the Magician, where you can manifest the things that you want. So your success has only been delayed because you have been putting it off. So the Ace of Cups, that to me tells me that there's been a delay. But I feel like that is just because you have been putting it off. I don't feel like this is something that is anything to do with um, anything other than you. I feel like this is just you being hesitant to make this happen. I feel like you have your doubts, and I feel like you need to stop doubting yourself. Um, anything as big as if we're talking Bombay, India, that because that's how I'm taking it, right? There's no other Bombay
Hmm.
that there could be. That's pretty huge. I'm not sure, where you are in relation to Bombay, but that I feel like that's huge. Um, and that's a big step, and it's going to take a lot of work, but I feel that you have the potential. I want you to focus on this. You have the potential to make this happen. So um the have faith in yourself, believe in yourself, and manifest the success that you want. You can make anything you want happen in life. You just have to believe it, and you have to want it too. Don't be scared of success.
Hmm. Let me see. Uh, so you have Ace of Cups reversed and the Seven of Wands upright. So two odd numbers, one major arcana, court card, and okay. So what I have, I feel like we're newscasters, Nadia. On my side, this weather of the world. That's um, the Lovers reversed. So this symbolizes you're doing a lot of self love. There's disharmony. There's imbalance, and there may be some misalignment of values. I mean, you said that you're on your spiritual journey. You're doubting your own path. You seem to be questioning a lot of things within your spiritual realm, and fine, I respect that. As of this is actually also a fire sign. It might even be a person that you're dealing with who's a fire sign, who can be an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. But I don't even know what your sign is. But to answer your question, this is about your spiritual journey. You shouldn't doubt your intuition. You shouldn't doubt your own divinity. That's why your inner guidance is very important. Actually, Nadia, I'm starting to sound like Biddy Tarot. Hi. So the whole point is you whatever you're doing to improve your spiritual journey, you're doing it correctly. The only thing that's going to make you doubt um, with whatever you're doing is your actual actions. So I don't know what else you're doing to improve your spiritual journey, but don't doubt your inner divinity. That's not the way to do it. Because whenever you're in a spiritual journey, you should have full confidence in what you can do, even on the spiritual level. That's your strongest suit. And the second card that showed is the King of Swords, which supports your willpower, your intellect, the intellectual aspect, the truth, your ability to detect the truth. So she's Pisces. Okay, Pisces. She's a water sign. Um, it showed up as yours is did I see it correctly? Ace of Cups reversed.
Ace of
So
Cups
that's
reversed.
her again. It's the other side. It's instead of being upright, you're delaying a lot of things. You're being emotionally affected. Um, you're emotionally drained. Instead of being too emotional, be more on the intellectual side. Be more like the King of Swords. It's it's the lack of balance that's causing you to doubt so many things. Even you're thinking about going to Bombay. I think it's a good move as long as you know that you'd be in control. Financially, I think it is as well because this guy knows exactly what he's doing. So the question is, are you dealing with an air sign as well? Would you have a boss that might be an air sign or a fire sign? This might be the difficult boss. This might be the supportive one. That's how I'm seeing it. Or these might be the people that are surrounding you. So relationship wise, I can foresee that you might have difficulties dealing with some people at work or in the business. But financial success wise, I think it would be a good move because it may be a bigger city. There be more opportunities for you to see options. Because the reason why you're considering moving, is you actually ran out of options there. So there's a lot. See, that's what she's saying. It's a huge place, and I'm glad that that's what the divine message here is for you. Stop doubting yourself. Stop being emotionally drained. Be smarter. Be more practical. Um, Look into the things that you can actually control. Right now, the fact that you joined this live is you're asking us, am I doing the right thing? Actually, you have the answer for that question. You are doing the right thing. The fact that you've made this decision, you're just telling the whole world what you want us to know because you've already made that decision. You're not asking us to decide for you anymore. We're turning this around. You're making this decision. So it's very, very true. Closed one. I don't know what that closed one is, but you know exactly what to do. You've stepped forward, and I like the fact that you know the next steps. It's just that no one knows the unknown is always scary. The moment you step into Bombay, the moment you try and reestablish yourself, starting anew is never going to be easy. But the whole point here is you are doing something with your life. You are making a huge difference, and that change was necessary. You felt that change as necessary. And again, to answer your question, stop doubting your spirituality, stop doubting your inner divinity, listen to your inner knowing, be like me, like Biddy Tarot. And the whole point is you will be successful if you allow yourself to be successful. Invite that success. It's not us who's like defining what your success would be. Okay? That's just the whole message of this. I'm done saying my words because you've made that decision. I can sense that you've made that decision. You're just looking for affirmation. You have the answers. We're just affirming it for you, okay? So that's all we can tell you right now, Monica. Where's if Monica is here, where is Brandy? Anyways, sitting up in my room, Nadia. You know why? Yeah, I'm so old school.
I can't wait.
Of course, you get used to that. Okay, I'm full of color. Okay.
You've watched the verses, didn't you?
The what?
You watched the verses, didn't you?
I,
The versus battle.
oh no, I don't think so. No, I haven't. I better check
Yeah,
that
they
out.
had a versus battle.
I better check that
They had
out.
a whole battle. It was all over Facebook. Yeah, I can't believe you didn't watch it. Oh my God. You better go look for it.
Okay, let's go to Cherie. Hi, I would love a love reading on my love life. Will the new guy I met be good for me? Oh, Nadia, this is so your department. Do 3 cards for her.
3
Yeah, do
cards.
3 cards for her and an oracle
Okay.
card. I'm gonna pull just 2. Let's see what I get to pull. But
Okay.
I think the cards that you would pull are the strongest ones. I have a feeling because you're very good with these love things. I left my heart somewhere. I'm done with love.
Okay. I'm never
Nadia,
done
it's
with
been
love.
3 years, okay? Nothing has happened to me yet, so I'm a wait for that to happen. I will manifest it. I just need to get a little more time, okay?
Just manifest him already.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Let's see when. It's all a matter of time. Okay. So what do we have? What do we have for Cherie? Read my mind, Nadia. Read my mind. Say my name, Nadia. Say my name, say my name.
Oh, say my name. If no one is around.
Say, baby, I love you.
Share pin our website for Monica.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, Oh, yeah, she wants a. Oh, yeah, let me do that
Pin it
right now.
again.
Let me do. Say it again.
Pin
Say
it
my name. Say my
again.
name.
Pin it again. Pin it. Pin it.
Pin it. Pin it, girl. Okay.
Say my name. If no one is around.
Say, baby, I love you. You've been running, playing. Say my name. This is being recorded, damn it.
With our horrible
Too late.
voices.
Too late. Or it's broadcasted.
They're gonna be like, what are they
For the
doing?
record, folks, I sing better in the shower. Just so you guys know. I sing so much better in the
Yeah, the
shower.
acoustics are better.
Okay, I had too much sunshine today. I'm sorry, guys. So
I had so much prosecco today. It wore off before, but
it wore off before. I think it's back.
It's the residual happiness of the prosecco.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you have? Yeah, yeah,
My
yeah,
stalker
yeah.
card is back. My stalker card is back.
It's back. Okay.
So, Cherie, for your love reading, I pulled the Four of Pentacles. Upright.
It's your guy. It's your boo, okay?
I know, it's not Bo. I love him. I pulled the Eight of Wands in reverse.
Mm-hmm. And you have a third, I assume.
Yes, I do. What exactly did she? And I pulled Temperance. What
Oh,
did she want to
she's
know exactly about her
is it the guy? Is that
upbringing?
the guy for her? That's her question. I mean, I just want to reread that.
Yeah,
Cherie,
okay.
Cherie. Love reading on my the
And
love life. Will the new guy I met be good for me? Would it be good for her? Would that guy be good for her?
and then for my Moon Oracle deck, Cherie, I free myself from critical thoughts towards my body and my
Hmm.
work.
Now it's facing backwards. Cool.
Yeah. Cherie. You holding on to this guy for the wrong reason, Cherie? I feel like you're holding on to the idea of a relationship. And I think you want um you're holding on to the idea of being in a relationship, and you want to be with someone, um and you've spent some time alone, which there's nothing wrong with that. We need to sometimes enjoy our own solitude before we can enjoy the company of others. If we can't enjoy our own company, how can we be good company for someone else? I think that you need to make sure that you're balanced both mentally and physically, that you're well with your mind and your body as I free myself from critical thoughts towards my mind and my worth. You need to really um, be okay with your physical self, because sometimes we rely too much on how another person views us physically. Sometimes, especially when it's someone of that we're interested in, we get too hung up on, do they think I look too fat in this dress? Do they think I look too fat in these pants? Do they think that this outfit doesn't compliment me well? We get too caught up in that we forget to love our bodies, and that's not good. Um, so we need to be sure that we are loving ourselves and be comfortable with that. So I ask you to make sure that you want this relationship for the right reasons. I can't, I don't, I feel like you're holding on to him and it's not for a healthy reason. I don't see that right now that this is something that can work, and it's not because he's not the right one. I'm not saying that there's an issue with him. I'm saying that there's an issue with you. And not that there's something wrong with you. I don't want you to take it that way. I feel that you're not in the right space um for a relationship because it's something you've been wanting for so long that you're forgetting to love yourself and enjoy yourself, so that you're just almost in desperation for one. So that it's kind of like clouding your judgment in a way, if that makes sense. So it's not that there's, I feel like it's not that it's he's bad. It's just you're just not allowing yourself to enjoy you and enjoy your freedom and enjoy Cherie having fun with friends, enjoy Cherie having alone time. That you just need to just have fun and and you're putting too much pressure on it turning into a relationship. You need to let the pressure be off of it, and then everything will fit into place.
It's interesting that those cards showed up. Temperance showed up too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with temperance, I think with the right balance, this is what's going to happen. You're going to love my cards. Six of Wands, upright, Wands. You know what the ones are.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes. Victory. Should you listen to Nadia's advice? This is the result. And the end result would be the world. It's full circle,
Yeah.
completion, fulfillment. So striking the right balance in your life right now is what's actually needed. Um, I don't want to keep repeating myself. It has to be emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually balanced for you to actually reach these rewards. Because as far as I can see. I don't know what your guy is. Is he an earth sign? Is he a fire sign? I mean, what's his sign? Because if it's earth, he's the right guy for you. That's how I see it. If he's a fire sign, I believe he's the right guy for you as well. So, Shuri, if you can post his sign, these are hints that looks like he might be the right person. But there are conditions. Nadia gave you the conditions. I'm just giving you the rewards, just so you know. I'm giving the good news. That's my side, Nadia. I'm so glad I'm the second part of this story. So, this is what you can expect.
Yeah, she just needs to not put so much pressure on it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that there's always so much pressure to, especially when you like somebody and you're vibing with them. It's like, oh my God, I want this to turn into a relationship, and it's like, but when you put the pressure on it, then it's all the fun. All the fun loses out, and then that's when you lose yourself kind of too. You
Mm-hmm.
put all the pressure on, okay, I'm vibing with him personality wise, and it's like, okay, I want him to like me physically. I want him to like this, I want him to like that, and I
Mm-hmm.
want him to like this, and then he has to like this. And oh, but if I say this, is it gonna be funny? And it's like, ugh, just don't don't put so much pressure on everything.
It's not. It's not necessary. That's
Yeah.
it to encompass everything. It's not necessary because these aren't going to happen. You won't be able to manifest these things. The
Yeah.
goodies.
Don't put the
You
pressure.
know. Otherwise,
Let it flow naturally.
let it flow.
Let it flow. Let it flow.
God, that was so wrong. Okay, so
Disney needs to pay me.
yes.
I'm gonna call Disney up and be like, you need to pay me. I like plug your movie in
I mean,
into all
look at
my
your
lives.
TV behind you. It's like Elsa colors. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing.
Yeah. Meanwhile, it's like my chakra meditation video.
Exactly, I remember. So it's actually very soothing. So she keeps getting disconnected,
Yeah.
but no worries. There's a replay for this. Yours is the latter part. But I was saying, good news if you heed Nadia's recommendations. These are what I'm
Okay.
saying. This is completion, rewards, victory, success. Great. But our question is he an earth sign or a fire sign, or you don't know yet? Because if you don't, then find out. Find out what kind of a person he truly is. Maybe it's just a first date. You just met him. I think it's too early.
Then you're putting too much
Yeah,
pressure.
too much, too early. Okay? So just replay the message at the latter portion. And we've hit roughly 2 hours, Nadia. I'm so drained right now. I'm, I
I know, me too. I'm like,
So, yes, but again, we appreciate everyone who has joined us, and I'm glad that we were able to answer a good number of questions tonight. That's amazing. In the past 2 hours, that was amazing. I didn't even detect that we've hit 2 hours until I'm finally feeling the fatigue because today was a long day. But should you again, I posted the link, Sugar Free Divinations for Facebook. If you'd like to book your more personalized in-depth readings and documented, we'll send it to you through email. We can also do phone readings. We can do face-to-face readings like this or on FaceTime, depends on the medium that you request. Then you can also book your personalized readings through positivetarotwisdom.com. We have 2 pages that you can choose from. It's pretty much the same people that you're going to deal with. And please
yeah.
subscribe to our YouTube channel, Positive Tarot Wisdom. It's I posted the link in this live, so just click on it, and it's going to automatically lead you to the YouTube channel. It's full of good stuff, deck reviews, full of daily readings, and you recorded readings from Lightworker live feeds, and our weekly and midweek readings for all astrological signs. Okay, so don't forget, in front of me, and you guys are witnessing Labori underscore Bruja, Nadia. She has a lot of products as well. She has her candles. She has her baths. If you'd like positive and strong invite the strong positive stuff in your life, coordinate with Nadia. Send her messages directly.
Yes.
Okay, send me messages directly. We'll take care of you. Okay,
Yes, we will.
don't ask us for scratch off things that's gonna give you $1,000,000 because we're never gonna give them to you. Okay, because it's gonna be our, that is the thing. So thank you for joining us. So Nadia, any words for our viewers before we disconnect this live?
Just remember that you have the power to manifest the life that you want. So stop not manifesting the shit you want. Manifest that shit.
And live. You have to allow the positive things to come in to your life.
Yeah.
Reach out to people that are willing to help you. They're just waiting for you. I mean, there's so many
Yeah.
messages that we've shared tonight. And good morning from New York City. Thank you for joining us. Again, it's Sugar Free Divinations, Labori underscore Bruja, and PositiveTarotWisdom.com. Thank you for joining us. Take care, and please subscribe to our channel. Bye.
Yeah.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.